I've been seeing ghosts
Just name it
lately.
after. Name it after. Just let it record and we'll name it later.
All right.
Worst case, it's just shirts off number whatever Thomas.
Do you know what number we're on?
40 probably?
43.
41? Okay, somewhere.
Did you know that when I was growing up, Cartoon Network was on channel 43, so 43
For
was
me, it
on-
was 17.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
it was
gay.
Nickelodeon was 16, Cartoon Network 17, and Disney Channel was 18.
We had Dish Network. It was 175.
175. And 143 was True TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
143 was for TV.
Yeah,
yes.
I remember that, dude.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Those things that our
Yeah.
brain grabs onto so so powerfully.
And then when you got into like the 1080,
It was all the
stuff we couldn't
like
watch.
video on demand type shit. You son of a bitch!
Well-
You tricked them. We've been live for 45 seconds. You tricked me again.
45 seconds.
Yeah.
They heard that. They heard our whole little spiel about fucking
Yeah.
television.
Hey,
Yeah,
Dish Network's where
television.
it's at.
We talk about
Was
television
where-
a lot.
Not a
We
sponsor.
Yeah, no, we're not. Unless you want to, Dish Network.
Yeah.
Unless you think that.
Dude, if we were only available on Dish Network.
that would be so funny. It's like Hot One. You know, Hot Ones is like a direct TV show now.
Is it really?
Yeah, they have like a channel for it and everything. Like it's just Hot Ones on that channel like all the time. Like they paid.
You know,
for it.
I feel like
they
I've
basically
seen
just
that.
put the YouTube videos on DirecTV. I don't know. I haven't had like a television service in like 10 years.
I remember seeing, like,
everything I
BoJack.
do is internet.
I saw BoJack Horseman on Adult Swim, and I was like, "This is
That can't
odd."
be right.
Yeah.
Streaming
That's a Netflix
is just
show,
where
that
it's
can't
at.
be. Yeah,
Like,
streaming's the best.
If you have all the streaming platforms, then you don't have to look for anything.
Exactly.
So you're good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
but then
the
that's
most,
like you're paying exorbitant amounts.
No, because you get smart and you share it with other people. And they pay for
Exactly.
one
that's
of
Yeah.
them.
fair.
Yes.
That's fair.
Well, it's like also, it's crazy how comfortable we get with one thing and how normal it is until we get a better version for like 3 days and then we never want to go back. Because for me, it's like, I started paying for YouTube Premium the day it went live, so I didn't have to deal with ads.
Yes.
And ever since, like, I will be on someone's smart TV or someone's laptop or someone's whatever and, like, go to YouTube to look at something, and that first, like, ad pops up, and I'm like, oh, please, like, literally, I would rather, like, cut off my thumb right now than deal with it. I haven't watched a true advertisement for anything on a regular basis in a decade. I've not had ads for anything in, like, 10 years. I mean, like, nothing.
I played some
Listen-
mobile games, so
Listen,
Yeah.
listen.
Well, even those, it's like the ones I play are not the ones that have that. I play like Clash of Clans and nothing else.
fair.
The
Listen-
closest thing to ads I get now is like Twitter or Instagram, and like you can just scroll right past all of them. You don't have to sit and look at them.
Listen to me, YouTube. You'll never get a fucking cent out of me.
Why? That's such a
I-
weird hill to die on.
well,
They're like the most. They're like the
I
most.
never
used
paid
thing
for
by us.
YouTube. I'll never pay for YouTube. I will just install ad blocker on everything I got, and it works just the same.
Not until it crashes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it crashes,
That's
it is nightmare
And
fuel
you
for
can-
me. I
and
hate
you can
it.
never open it again.
Yeah. I still, don't get me wrong, I have ad blockers on everything. I have ad blockers for Twitch, I have ad blockers for all the other streaming sites that I use because there's still ads on all of them. YouTube, it's $10. Fuck
It's
$10.
$10 too much.
That's not too
YouTube
much.
was free for so long, and like you can't just take that away from
Yeah, you
It
can.
is-
If they
it
have,
is
if, they,
still
if,
free.
if it's either free or you
know
get
what
rid
I
of
mean,
it.
though. Like
He
it
means
didn't
free with
have
no ads.
ads. Yeah, it didn't have ads.
Well, they have
for
to
so
pay
long.
to live. It's the
That's
the same
crazy.
thing.
That's fine. They can do that. But,
okay.
you know,
That's,
I'm not paying.
I mean,
Sure.
now they have the whole subscription to different channels and stuff.
yeah,
If
for
you
TV.
want, like,
yeah,
If you want specific videos that are only for members,
Yeah.
then it's
That's the way-
$6 a month.
exactly.
They've got a cable option, which I think is like, well, I say cable, but it's like TV,
just live
but free
TV,
TV.
yeah.
YouTube TV.
I think I could get behind that because, okay, paid programming, whatever.
And I could be wrong,
But,
but
like,
it's like
you know,
$60 a month.
It's all pay programming on their side. It costs
But-
them money to upload every
and-
video they upload.
And to be honest with you, I think I could get behind paying for YouTube Premium if they were paying the content creators more and more fairly.
They do. That's what YouTube Premium started as, is an amount of money that they could block off for subsidies to build all those YouTube Premium shows they started. That's what it was started for in the first place. Ads was just built in as a also you don't have to watch ads anymore.
Right,
Which
but-
was all I wanted. I didn't give a fuck about the
but
rest.
their algorithm sucks. I mean, you play 2 seconds, or I sing 2 seconds of a song, and we get copyright struck and then taken out.
Oh, you mean for upload there?
Yeah, like, it's not
that's
creator
legal.
friend-
That's not their fault. That's legal stuff. That's
Right,
That's
but it's
up
not
to
creator
them.
friendly, and
Yeah.
like there's a better way to do that.
Anybody can go and
We can't
claim
get
a
a lawyer.
copyright strike though on your
Yeah,
video.
exactly.
Right, but I'm
it's
just
not,
saying,
it's
like,
not YouTube itself.
Yeah,
Most of
YouTube's
the
not the
time it's
one-
viewers.
Yeah, it's
So you
viewership
should
and it's
yell-
also
you should
lawyers
yell at
and
your
copyrights.
viewers.
Well,
You
they
should
need to
yell
have
at
a
your
better.
viewers.
They need to have a better better regulated copyright strike system.
You really think YouTube is like not at the top of the game of figuring those things out?
I don't think so.
Why
we got
not?
struck down for you saying that stuff about the basketball player with COVID.
Yeah, well, that's YouTube. That's not YouTube. That's YouTube getting sued for uploading content because they don't get to decide what you and me upload. We put it up. It air quotes. I'm putting air quotes. Everybody like troubles people or offends or does something that is legally not acceptable, and they have to flag us. Otherwise, they are the ones paying all the money and getting sued. That's not up to them. It's up to legal teams. It's up to
I just don't
America's
like the
government.
system.
It's up to the whole system.
I
It's
don't
not
like-
YouTube's fault.
Just think about something.
But also,
though.
that has nothing to do with YouTube Premium, and they're like that's a whole other faction of it.
Just think about something for a second, though. Like, if you had to guess how many hours of YouTube you've sat and watched.
Oh, exactly. That's why
I-
it'll always be worth it to me. $10 is the cheapest subscription for anything outside of a Twitch subscription I've ever paid for, which does the same thing, but for one thing, $10 a month does all of my YouTube. I can sit and listen to a 2-hour, 3-hour, 4-hour podcast with 0 ads. Otherwise, it's 15 ads every
Yeah.
6 minutes, every 8 minutes. That's it makes that video. If it's a 2-hour video, it makes it a 3-hour and 15-minute video in ads.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous. I'm not doing that. No one should. It's nonsense. How many ads you have to sit through? It's like killing time. It's killing productivity in my life and my brain because I don't give a fuck about Farmer's Dog. I don't have a fucking dog. I'm not trying to listen to ads for stuff I'm never gonna buy. You know what I'm not like. It's life lost. It is time of my. I watch enough YouTube that if I watched all the ads, I can subtract all that time from my day in terms of productivity and enjoyment. I'm not doing. I'll pay $10 for that.
Fair.
It's like paying for gas to get somewhere. If you pay $10 in gas, that's 40, 50, 60, however many miles it translates to. Of I didn't have to walk there. Like it's mental bandwidth it's $120 for a year of no advertising. 365 days of the year. Guess what? I'm listening to YouTube every fucking day. If I'm listening to music, because you have to listen to ads if you listen to music. I'm listening to music and or podcasts all day, every day in the car, at the studio, wherever I'm at. If I'm doing anything menial, there's either a podcast or music in my background of my head's playing on my headphones, and if any of it was ads, I would have a fucking head-shaped hole in walls all over Lancaster County because I'm not dealing. I mean, I'll go crazy. I get
just
mad
click
when
off
other people have to listen to
I
ads.
just click off the video and click back on, and sometimes ads will just go
That's
away.
too much.
Or
I'm
be
walking
short.
around. I can't pull my phone out, reopen my phone, and do that every 6 minutes. That's nonsense. That's crazy.
But see,
That's
so
like you're running
your
hot
stuff,
at that point.
With what you're saying, your stuff is music, podcasts, that kind of thing, right? On my side of things, it's like actual video content.
Yeah, that too. I'm doing that too. It's just
but
80% of it.
Like for it's
Outdoor
okay,
boys,
it's-
fucking
yeah,
exactly.
that's
Outdoor
the
boys,
one.
Like-
fucking Game Grumps, fucking
Yeah.
whoever it is you love.
All of them.
Critical Role. I want to watch
Critical
all
Role.
these things.
Oh,
like,
shit.
and
Are
if
we
I
8 minutes in?
yeah,
I didn't do the intro yet. Hold on. Everybody, welcome. Shirts Off Season 3, Episode 43.
that's what you said.
Yeah. D&D with Thomas.
Thomas is here.
Thomas Sears,
That's
me
the
and
other
Charlie.
voice speaking. We never introduced him.
Yeah,
Hey, Thomas,
yeah.
how's it going?
Hey, Thomas.
it's going good.
Okay, that's
you were
enough.
saying.
The niceties out of the way. Back to this really
Yeah.
important conversation.
Well, I was worried if he could count for a second because he was like 40.
Well, it felt
Yes.
weird saying
He's bad at
Season
math.
3, 43, and I was like, no, that's right. It
Okay.
felt weird.
But I'm with you. I think it's like he picks the weirdest hills in the world to die. on.
Listen,
$10 for YouTube is so.
like,
I'm
nothing.
just
paying
like
for
Mr.
YouTube.
It's
I'm
crazy.
Mr. Krabs with this. I'm like, you'll never get a tsunami. Plus, it helps that I have a third party app that just is YouTube and has nothing,
As
no
long as
ads
you
on
treat
it.
better, as long as you treat people better than Mr. Krabs treats SpongeBob, then we're
Yes, yes, that's fair.
Because he was
Well, it's also just so
terrible.
hypocritical when you have these conversations because you also like pay for HBO.
No, I don't. Caitlin pays for that.
Same, okay, but someone is, and you're taking advantage of it. I'm saying
Yeah,
you're,
but I mean,
you're
I
dealing
would
with
say
it.
Also, you
that
take
that's-
advantage of people. That
Yeah,
makes
No,
that's
sense.
also-
hold
yeah.
on. Let's
See what I'm
let's
saying?
talk this out for a second. It's just like I feel like there's a difference between streaming content because yes, we
What do
can
you-
pirate
what?
some things,
It's all,
but
it's all content.
right. But, well, okay, like streaming, like
What do you pay for?
like Netflix. I pay for Netflix and Disney Plus.
Okay, so
And
what is the
Caitlin pays
difference
for
between
the-
Netflix, Disney Plus, and YouTube?
If I knew how to pirate, I wouldn't pay for any of it.
So you're
I've
saying
showed you how to pirate.
You're saying
Yeah, but I don't
say
have
you
what
want
you
to pirate
have.
stuff.
You have a laptop.
Yeah, but it's not a great laptop.
It doesn't
for
have to
what I
be.
need.
I can do it on a fucking Dell laptop. You can pirate on anything.
I'm gonna find a more convenient way to do it.
I'm just
Okay,
baffled by
look.
your mind.
Here's a hill that I'm willing to stand and die on.
Okay.
You
All right.
should not pirate things.
Really?
You should
think
not
so?
pirate things, okay?
It's so easy. To
And-
pirate
and-
But
shit now.
here's
it's
my
specifically,
question.
it's specifically,
But why?
But why
it's
not?
specifically for certain things, right?
Okay.
So for,
Like porn?
So for
Stop it, Creighton.
silence.
Yeah, let him.
If I
let
could
him-
cast a spell silence on you right now.
It's also the worst example. There's a lot of things I'll go with.
No,
we're not
like,
talking about that.
Prime example, right? If you
Yeah.
are, for instance, listening to music,
Yeah.
right? You should not pirate that music because
agree.
you are taking
I-
2 cents out of somebody's pocket.
I agree with that.
Okay, with low budget things in general, right? Low budget movie, you got- like on YouTube, you
Oh,
got
yeah. Oh,
crazy
yeah.
stuff that released years ago, Kung
Yeah.
Fury, so on
Whatever,
and so forth,
yeah.
right? They're only like 30 minutes long, but every single time you pirate something or you watch it on something else where you can't watch ads if you don't pay for YouTube Premium, not gonna name any names or anything.
It's Creighton. He's the name he's not naming.
But you're taking money out of people's pocket, right? And you
Sure.
never mess with a man's livelihood.
I went for low budget.
Now, when it comes to like Disney, they're making millions, so why not?
Yeah, it's like the whole
So
the
you're
whole
like-
would you steal from Walmart concept.
I'm Robin Hood, man.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Like you're
steal from the rich.
You're against pirating certain things.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, like I could
get
care.
behind
I
that.
could care less either way, personally. Like I pay for it because I just
As I
don't.
get older, it's convenience. Like
Yes.
I want to go to the movies right now. Specifically, I want to go see Avatar and Marty Supreme so bad. I have no time. Like I
So
want
it's just
to.
easier for you to
It's
pirate.
so easier when it comes out online to pirate it, whatever it is to pirate it. Blah 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 blah. Also,
Just go to a
certain
website,
things-
123movies.com.
well, it's also like certain things when they get like pirating Netflix stuff. Here's the thing, Netflix, like those people, those creators, they make no extra money from my view. Once it's on Netflix, the money is done. It is now up to Netflix to generate the view for them to get paid. They've already paid all the actresses, the writers, the directors.
If
Everyone's
it's-
been paid already.
also
if
Netflix
it is a
deletes
Netflix original, yes.
Exactly.
If it is not, and it's something that someone has put on Netflix,
But they
That's
had to
not the
buy it
case.
from that person to put it on Netflix. Netflix had to buy it from them to put it on there.
By the rights.
By the rights, and that is no longer now. Now I'm sure there's some versions where it's what was it used to be called on TV? Syndication. There's probably some syndication things where it's like the more views it gets, but I don't think that's the way it works now with the streaming platform. I think with the platform for sale of purchase of sale of certain, I'm obviously I'm not a fucking television doctor. I don't know these answers, but I'm pretty confident that the only way that it can run smoothly is just we pay block price, we get it for block amount of time.
Yeah, so
And
Seinfeld,
in that reality, I don't give a fuck about taking money from Netflix's pockets. They can go fuck
Seinfeld
themselves.
is like that.
They canceled Dear White People. They canceled fucking
House of Cards.
House of Cards. They canceled fucking
half of the
Into-
shows on their
Into
on
the
there,
fucking
okay?
world. Like some of my favorite shows I've ever
Yeah.
seen. I only got 2 seasons
The
of.
end of the fucking world.
Yeah, great show.
Incredible
Did you ever watch
show.
that show?
Yeah, of
So
course.
good.
I saw it.
They the one with the girl who blows up the dude's head with her mind. Fuck, what's it called? It was so. There's one season of this show that is unfucking.
Does it have the
believable.
girl from It Chapter 1?
I don't know.
The
It-
redheaded-
yes, I think so.
Yeah.
that show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
What was that
I
called?
didn't watch it, but I saw it. And
There's-
I was like, oh, it's Beth.
Yeah,
from,
whoever the fuck.
yeah.
It's that show was unbelievable for the one season it aired, and then they just axed it because no one watched it. And I'm like, they can go fuck themselves.
Russian doll? Is that
I haven't heard of that. I've heard of it. I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
Anyway, all that is to say, Netflix can go fuck off where they put their money and where it isn't. If it makes it to the platform, I'm going to watch it whether I'm buying Netflix or not.
And some
Because they've
stuff-
already spent the money. The money's gone. The money's.
Can
It
we
is
just
now
be-
just up to Netflix
Some
to make
stuff
that
they
money.
delete too.
Can we just
Sorry.
be 100% like whole, like 100% transparent? And be like, you can insert Netflix with whatever streaming service,
Sure, yeah, all of
like
it.
Disney Plus,
Yeah, yeah,
ESPN,
yeah, exactly,
like
exactly.
all of them.
Well,
All of
like honestly, like it's just 3 really because Disney owns ESPN and Hulu and
Yeah.
like so it's just like
Nat
3 or
Geo.
4 companies.
Don't they own
Pixar.
don't they own Paramount too?
No, they don't own Paramount.
Okay, so Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
not
because
sure.
like Paramount owns Nickelodeon and all that, and I feel like they're not
Oh yeah, they do,
too
don't they?
keen on doing stuff with Disney because they keep making bad SpongeBob movies. That's what they're keen on.
That's fair.
I've heard
fair.
the new one is terrible.
So, yeah,
It's
I don't
so
I've heard
bad.
it's really bad.
How do
And I'm
we
not watching
go?
I haven't watched a single SpongeBob movie other than the SpongeBob movie, the very
How do we
original
go
one.
from like peak
Yeah, that's one of the greatest animated movies
Yeah.
ever made. Is
One
the
of the
original
greatest
SpongeBob.
movies ever
Well, I don't know
made.
about that. That's a wild
and
statement.
like it's just
You're lumping in
He
Shawshank
o-
with SpongeBob.
He only
Yeah.
says this because he's a goofy goober. All right?
no.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yes.
I
Quite.
listen. I
Quite
love the
literally.
SpongeBob movie.
Right.
Like it is my canonical ending to SpongeBob. You know, in my head canon, that's how SpongeBob.
That's ridiculous.
Well, no, actually, I kind of agree because that is like the end of the good chapter of SpongeBob. After
Yeah.
that, everything got weird.
It's but then it's weird. It's like Family
shortly
Guy.
after that's when they redid the whole animation for it.
It's like
and everything,
it's like Family Guy or The Simpsons. It comes back around. You know,
Yeah.
like it
There's
goes
moments
through
where it's
rough-
great again.
Yeah. Mhm.
They're talking
Sorry, I
about doing a
didn't cut you
Simpsons too. They're talking about doing a Simpsons movie too.
off. No, it's already been announced. Simpsons
Yeah, that's what I'm
movie
saying.
too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant
It's not
You think
out.
I had some
It's
new
not out
knowledge?
yet.
you think
yet.
you think I'm friends with like Matt Groening? And I was just like, Creighton, guess what? I got data for like.
Yeah.
Of course they announced it. That's what I know.
Data.
Bro, like what do you
Netflix
say?
is going to
The
have
facts.
Warner Brothers soon, apparently, which is
Well,
weird.
theoretically, the
That
other
would
people
be-
put in a competing bid. Remember?
Well, no, they turned it down.
Oh, did they?
Warner Bros.
That's
turned them
wild.
down.
Why
and
would they
went
turn
for
down a
Netflix.
cash bid of $20 billion extra dollars.
I don't know.
That's some fucking Epstein list style.
Well-
fucking
Turn it down.
they did. That's why
They turned who down?
Paramount.
Paramount. Or no, is Paramount the one
It's Paramount.
getting bought?
No, Paramount stepped in after Netflix made a bid for like 87
To who?
million.
Who's getting bought?
Warner Brothers.
Okay.
Yes. And Warner Brothers, I guess that they must have
They turned down Paramount.
well, they turned them down, but it might be more likely that they were so far along in the contracts and everything that they legally couldn't accept the offer.
Okay.
Because I mean, we don't know.
Yeah,
All
of
that
course.
stuff's going on
Of
behind
course.
closed
I
doors.
mean, I think it's a good thing that Warner Bros. Is getting bought out, though. Like, this might be a hot take, but
Explain
when's the
yourself.
last time y'all have seen a good Warner Bros. Movie?
He's cooking.
Well,
But-
Christopher Nolan.
Because, like, to me, like, the last one that I can, like, actually remember is going to be probably The Dark Knight.
That's fair. Well,
That's it.
so like the thing is, Warner Bros. Has just been so mismanaged for so long, and they prioritize the most ridiculous shit, and then they they fuck over creators and stuff because just
Wow,
like
yeah, that's a bunch of garbage, huh?
Wiley Coyote,
That's crazy how many
Like,
of these are
well,
bad.
like,
Like-
they literally made a whole Batgirl movie and then shelved it and used it as a tax
I'm-
write-off.
Well, so, like, the Joker, right?
they made
Like,
the Batman.
Joker,
The
the
Batman
first
was
one.
fire. The Robert Pattinson Batman. That
Anything
was sick.
DC
Which
is going to
one?
be Warner Brothers
Everything DC
Yeah.
is Warner Brothers.
in
They
some,
made the Batman.
some shape or form.
Which Batman?
With
The
Robert
Batman,
Pattinson.
Robert
The
Pattinson.
Batman. The movie The Batman.
The one that came out like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
That
That's
was
it.
trash.
What?
That's absolute
No, you're not
trash.
serious
Wow.
right now. You're not
Alright.
doing this.
Yeah,
right.
listen. serious.
Hold on.
This is a
Sidebar,
hill I'll
sidebar,
die on.
Sidebar. Hold on. You're not
Yeah,
talking.
he was cooking.
He was
He's not cooking.
He's
He
cooking.
burned the
He
food.
burned the food hard. You didn't.
No,
Look, I get not liking it.
Joker was 100% better than that movie.
Yeah, but Joker's a character
The first
study. You know what I mean?
Like, because
Well,
that
hold on. Listen, we're in so many realms right now that I can't handle. Hold on. I get not liking it, but like
it was a trash movie.
it was not a trash movie. Like
In my
by
opinion,
by
wow,
any
he
standard
is
of
just
measurement.
hardcore.
In my
against
opinion,
this
it was.
That's crazy.
Wait,
Look
okay,
at the
wait,
production
walk us
level.
through.
No. Look at the production level.
Yeah.
Right? Because I compare movies.
Yeah, of
like
course.
a good
Yeah,
person.
absolutely.
Sure.
Right? Look at the production level of The Batman.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at the production level of any Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Put those side by side.
Well, you
Yeah.
kind of compare.
Wait,
It's
hold
not
on.
there.
What do you mean it's not there?
It's not there.
It's 10 times. It's that
It's
movie's
so
better
much
than almost
better
every
than a Marvel
MCU
movie.
movie. That movie.
Everyone.
I said almost.
a lot,
Almost
a lot of
everything-
them.
There's
a
only
lot
a
of
couple
Almost.
MCU movies that can compare, like thematically, to how good that film is written, how good it is acted, how good
Is
like,
shot?
Sure, yeah, how good it is shot. The cinematography is bananas. The action is better than most
The
MCU movies.
focus is so much better than any Marvel
Yeah,
movie.
the pacing is nuts. I mean,
But
it's
at the
such a
same-
great. I'm a big cinema dork, and this is going to be really hard for you to talk back for me. There's only like 5 MCU movies I can like immediately think of that like hold a candle thematically, let alone hold a candle also with cinematography, pacing, writing, directing, basically acting. Basically, the James Gunn movies. All the MCU James Gunns are fucking sick. They're so good. All the Guardians are great. Infinity War's great. Endgame's almost as good as Infinity War. Fucking Winter Soldier is unbelievable. Like, there's
Yeah.
some absolutely fire MCU movies. I'm not saying there aren't. I'm saying The Batman is right there at the top of that list with those MCU movies.
But no. I'm saying even before you get into like the current like MC universe, right?
Yeah, which is
Like
we don't
if
even
you
talk
went
about
back
that.
to like the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, well,
Whoa,
That
whoa.
in my opinion, like this might just be nostalgia from watching it, but that movie was great,
it's
How old
and
are
it was
you?
still 27.
Oh, okay.
He's all right,
I keep
yeah.
thinking he's younger than
Yeah,
us.
but it's like
What is wrong with you?
yeah, this is crazy.
no,
these takes.
no,
this,
no,
look,
I'm
you
serious
said hot
though.
take. This is not hot. This is like fiery.
I'm serious.
This is
though.
like a
I'm
hellfire
serious.
Hold on.
take.
Like, it's just
Hold on.
something. It's just because like that shows.
I picked
like,
the wrong movie to bring up because the rest of this is trash.
Right?
Like,
it
that's
is,
the only
it is.
one
Like, that's,
that
what I'm saying, that's
movie
the
is
only
great.
one. Even if you wanted to say, okay,
Superman
that's one
was
good
good.
movie.
Yeah, the new Superman
new
is like
Superman?
outside of that.
Yeah.
The new Superman? Oh my God, no,
Dune,
Wow.
no,
Dune.
The new Super.
That's yeah, they are
Dune.
Dune, aren't they?
and Dune Part 2. They're Warner Brothers.
Look at him! Look at him! Look at him!
Some of them are great. Some movies are. I'm not saying they're all bad. And how dare you? No, we're
But
going
if
back
you
to the
look at
Superman.
the
We're going back to
amount,
Superman.
though, if-
We're going back to
We
Superman.
need to talk about Batman.
You don't
too,
fuck
real
with
quick.
Superman. You don't fuck with
Hold
new,
on,
this
hold on.
The
Superman.
new
that just
Superman,
happened?
no,
Yeah.
was terrible.
Gentlemen,
There's
God
too
damn
much
it.
that they
Gentlemen.
packed into that one movie.
Gentlemen,
That one
hold on.
movie could have been 4 different movies.
Let's take a time out here for a second.
You're not
okay?
going to tell me
Everybody
they
take a
didn't
deep
move
breath.
that so quickly.
I'm gonna freak out.
Thomas. All right,
I'm gonna
listen.
freak the fuck out.
I think that it's really hard to compare the Batman and Superman to the MCU because both those movies are doing crazy different things than
Yeah.
the MCU is. They might appear and act the same way on the surface, but like the Batman, first of all, is
It's
like
totally
such a different
Well, it's
story.
outside of the DC universe, right? It's not a DC universe
Yeah.
property. It's a DC property on its own.
It's almost like an Elseworld story.
Kind of how there's all the
Yeah.
different DC animated Batman movies that are not part of like the DC animated universe. Like it's a bunch of like the one we watched the fucking last night, the TMNT and Batman movie with the Teenage Mutant Ninja
Yeah.
Turtles and Batman is a whole like outside of. First of all, it's excellent. I can't. I'm really annoyed
It's a
because
beautiful movie.
for years they've told me it's amazing. I was like, there's no way it's amazing. It's fucking incredible. I couldn't believe how good it was. But it is a bottle. It's like a bottle episode of a series. It's like off on its own in the canon of the Batman
Yeah, it's
mythos.
like a different series. Of
Yeah, it's like a
comic
what
book.
if. It's like a what if
Yeah.
Batman thing,
Yeah.
and it's
Well, see,
exceptional.
like that's comparison to like comic books. Like that's the one issue that I do have with the MCU is like get close-ish to some of the comic books because like they're all like in left field.
Yeah,
See,
no,
I feel
they
the
know that
total
the
opposite
comics
way.
aren't going to compete with the general audience that are going to go watch these.
See,
They have to.
It
they have
doesn't,
to.
but some of the things they left out once you talk to somebody and they're like, "Hey, this is what actually happens in the comic." They're like, "Why didn't they do that?"
Well, see,
Sure.
I feel the total opposite with that. For me, it feels like the MCU is like what comics are. Like, especially now, it's like a perfect translation of like issues crossing over and then eventually becoming so much that it folds in on itself. Whereas like the Batman and the Superman movie feels so like about their own story and about the characters themselves that it really doesn't feel like a comic. It feels more like a really well told story. And I don't feel the same way about the MCU. The MCU feels like issues put together.
That's because that's the way they're writing it, though.
No, I
Right?
understand that.
But I'm saying
that's-
even with it being separate, right? Even with those movies being separate,
yeah.
right? Like, it's just not on the same level. It's
But,
just not.
but that's what I'm saying.
As-
Like, I feel
as
like you
what?
can't compare.
like, even if each movie is separate,
yeah.
they're not on like MCU and Warner Bros. Right?
DC.
The DC universe.
Yeah.
Like they're not on the same level.
Not even a
at
little
all.
bit. I don't
No.
think anybody argues
Like
that.
they're not even close.
Not even
No,
close.
no.
But
The
y'all
Batman
saying-
is not in that realm, though. The Batman's its own thing altogether.
But-
The Batman, the movie, the
Like
Batman.
I feel like a
Batman.
comparable thing is the Dark Knight trilogy, because it's
Okay.
telling such a unique story
Yeah.
to
One
that
time.
version
and
of that.
and
character.
one
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
and then it's
yeah.
over. It's done. Like that
Yeah.
story and those people.
Yeah, you go back to like the original Spider-Man,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
that
they've
one.
now tied it back in, though.
and then you have that one, and then you have that. Yeah,
But even
No.
tying it back in, like that feels like such a version of that character that like it almost feels like that's what happened in real life, and then everything else that's come before has been like a retelling of that story.
all I know is that like the kid that they have Spider-Man now is not Spider-Man.
That's
Tom
pretty-
Holland? You don't like Tom,
Tom
Holland
Holland is
either?
not Spider-Man.
Okay, this is just one of those things where it's like we're never ever going to agree on anything.
We're not.
I feel like you're just throwing.
We'll
out
agree
views to
on
fuck with
things at
Charlie.
the D&D table. That's where we will. And by agree, I mean we will work together. Because he's very much a like
I can't
try
wait.
and kill everybody.
I can't
D&D.
wait to kill your character.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
So wait,
He loves fucking.
Did you
with
listen
people.
to a lot of the podcasts beforehand and just
He's
start
never
throwing
heard
out
anything.
takes
No, I
that you
genuinely
knew would
had
piss
no-
Charlie
no,
off?
I had no clue.
That's crazy.
So funny.
That'd be so
Piss
funny.
you off too.
Huh?
They're
I
definitely
wasn't
not.
mad about it. I think it's an interesting take. I think he.
Well,
you
so
know.
like, all right. So
It's got a lot to
genuinely,
think
right?
about.
So,
Right.
so my issue with the Superman movie, right? I went and watched it in theaters. Okay, I was
Yeah.
dedicated, right?
Yeah.
I was ready for the. I'm like, please be.
the
a good
trailers were
Superman
good,
movie,
right? The trailers were
Here's
sick.
here's my issue though, right? Number one, there's too much happening in that one movie all at once. You're like in this place, then you're literally the next scene is crazy. Like it's like the story itself is progressing too quickly,
I guess.
right?
I mean,
but you have to
think
put
it's
it within. You have to put that movie within context because all this is happening because of Supergirl.
Sure.
wait, what?
Yeah, Supergirl was on vacation. That's why he came back, and that's what this was. That's what that movie was.
That's not why he was. Why he stepped in at that thing in that country.
Saying that is a little reductive of the film because that's like saying
That's
in-
like an element, but it's not the
well,
whole
yeah,
thing.
it's like
No, no,
saying in
if
the
you
Dark
put it
Knight
in
that the Dark
context-
Knight is happening because Batman became Batman. Like this. Just
No. But I'm saying like that movie itself, everything that's going on in that movie,
Sure.
right? The big thing, like in context, right,
You're talking
with
about
what's
this
going
one?
on
Let him
outside
say
of
it.
that,
Sorry.
is because like the Supergirl TV show had that put into their thing.
What?
There was a point in time where she went on to like another planet or something, and that movie feels that line. Have y'all not watched the Supergirl TV show?
The Supergirl TV show is a different part of DC
Yeah,
than that
that's-
Superman.
I
Yeah.
get that,
Totally
but,
different.
It's a different
but, no,
canon.
but it's not though.
It is. They're not canon to each
Yeah.
other. It's a
The
different
very
story.
end, but the very end of the movie, right?
Yeah.
What happens at the very end of the movie?
Supergirl,
Supergirl
shows,
shows
but it's
up?
not that Supergirl.
That's
it's a different.
It
it's a different
is.
Supergirl.
No, it's a different actor and
canonical
everything.
Supergirl.
It's a different Supergirl.
It's not even the same
This is a
actress.
this whole
It's
new
a
universe.
There's a new Supergirl movie coming out that is in this universe to start off this new DC leg that's happening. But they're a different canon than the show ever was.
Yeah, that's a
that
different
show has
universe.
nothing to do with DC. James Gunn's DCU. James Gunn's DCU is a new entity. That is the
Dude,
first
okay,
movie in a new
okay.
series.
No
Just
wonder you're
completely
pissed
wrong.
off. Like,
No,
I
maybe
do.
I'm
We're,
just
we're,
completely
we're
wrong,
not
bro.
the people to like.
Maybe I'm just completely wrong.
That's definitely it's definitely that show has nothing to do with that is all dead to James Gunn
Also,
and
she
the new
looks
DCU.
so much younger than the one from the show.
Yeah, the one from the show is like-
that's
No,
been
I
like
just
10 years
figured.
ago
I
now.
just
Yeah.
figured. I just figured it was one of those things. It was like, hey,
Where do you think
she
the
went and played
Batman
the
falls?
part-
Do you think that's connected to anything?
No.
'Cause-
no.
okay, 'cause-
Batman. I just didn't. I didn't like the way that they did like the. Wasn't it supposed to be like the Riddler or something?
Yeah.
That was
The
in
main
it.
bad guy
I
is the
didn't like
Riddler.
that. Like I'm like that's like when I look at that I'm like that's not the Riddler. Like it's just not.
Okay.
What's your version of the like,
James,
My-
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, he's the only one.
What about Robert
There's
Englund
so many
from
other-
the Batman?
Yeah, there's a lot of other
Dude,
Riddlers.
Robert Englund.
Jim Carrey's like the fifth Riddler.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like I'm just saying like the Riddler he's always been like this very put together person who just goes completely crazy, schizophrenia, writing on the walls, but his personality is why I don't think that's not the Riddler.
Well, to be fair, this is
what I'm
like
getting at.
Riddler year
It's this-
one.
Yeah, this
no,
is
no,
that's
I
kind
get
of the
that.
whole idea of this
I get
version
that.
is this is like an early operating
I
Batman,
get that,
a young
but that's
man
the same
Batman.
thing. That's the same thing with like the Joker movie that came out, right? That Joker is not the actual Joker, right? And you get that.
if you're counting the second one, yes.
No, even in the first, because the first and the second it's in a timeline.
Yeah, but
So,
a
but
lot
I'm
of
saying
people don't like
together-
the second one.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
no, a
but
whole lot.
that's because
Like
that's
everyone.
not the Joker, right? Because personally, I think that it was a musical and it was fantastic. But
Oh, you like
that's
this?
just-
You like Joker too?
the Joker 2 was great.
This is crazy. This man's insane.
Look, here's
He's
my thing.
certifiable.
Hold on, no. It's
I can't
specifically
make
because
I can't
it's
have an
spec-
opinion on it because I haven't seen the second.
I've seen
movie
it.
yet.
He's
It's
wrong.
specifically.
Well, you say that, but
It's
you know who else loves that
specifically-
movie?
Who?
Quentin Tarantino.
It's
Does he really?
specifically
Loves
though,
that movie.
It's
It's probably 'cause
specifically
it's a
though
big-ass
because I
middle finger.
love.
He says it's
I
good.
absolutely love musicals.
Yeah, I like.
Even I look.
But then I
I
went
don't
and
watch
watched
them all, but I like.
But
a
then
lot
I
of them.
went and watched Wicked, and it was terrible.
See, so here's what it is. Him and Mike are the same. They're contrarians. They like the things no one likes, and they hate all the stuff people love.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it's starting to sound like.
That's pretty much what it's. Yeah,
You know what?
I think that is what it is.
Can't say
What's your
that.
take on Avatar? The blue people.
Avatar. So the first one was good. Way with Water was okay.
Way with water.
Like I
Crazy
wouldn't,
way of water.
I wouldn't watch it again. Like I watched it once and that's good enough.
Okay.
That look, me and him, same page.
Sure.
Look, hey, fist bump me. Finally, we find common ground.
See,
Fuck James Cameron.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
no, but like the
That's
first one,
fucked up.
the first one was cool. So what I wish they
That
would
man's
have done.
amazing.
Nah, I'm sorry.
I love
take
you,
it
James
back.
Cameron.
Just
Don't let
Jimmy, I
them,
take
don't
it
let them
back.
talk their shit.
What I wish they would have done,
Jimmy's
what I wish they would have done in Way of Water, is brought more elements like they did in the first, of showing the nature and the animals and so on and so forth.
He's
more
cooking.
than what they did. Because
He's
no,
cooking.
no. You
He's
remember the first
cooking.
one? No, you remember the first
Yeah,
one,
I've
right?
seen it 50 times.
Okay. We're in a rainforest, right? You have all this different fauna. You have all these different animals. You're constantly connecting with the animals.
I feel like
you
you
see
guys
all the different
didn't
design
watch
and everything.
The second movie.
No, no.
It's all the 2
I
hours of
promise
the
I
3
did.
hours is a guy
No, no.
talking to a whale.
I
and
promise
other
I did.
fish.
Yeah, but you see a whale.
That's
The entire
it.
See
time.
20 whales. What are you talking about? You see
No, no,
pods of them get
I
murdered.
that. But it's the same freaking animal. So
There's other animals.
we're-
There's
we
the
are
fucking
in-
horse. The fish
Where's
horse.
the shark?
Hold
Where's
on,
the
hold on.
shark?
There
It's
is
not even-
one. It
it's
tries
not
to
even
kill the
just that.
whales.
It's not even just that. You go into this whole entire new ecosystem. Show me everything from the bottom up, just like you did in the first.
Yes.
They do.
Yes.
No, they don't.
The
You're
girl
cooking.
talks to the
Thomas,
fucking
you're
angel
cooking.
fish that give them oxygen, all the way down to the little shrimps that are telling her how to operate within this new bioluminescent system. You've got like 15 different animals in this movie that are all integral parts of
Thomas,
the
you're
kids.
cooking.
The kids understand.
This man
it.
said 15. I guarantee you go back watch the first movie. You're talking 100. Easy.
Yeah, but they're not dedicating a
100.
ton of time to the 100. In the first movie, it's like 4.
Yeah, but in the second one you
The
didn't even
horses.
see them.
What do you mean you didn't
You
see
didn't even
them?
see 'em.
Didn't see what?
The 100. That's what I'm getting at. I want to see everything in the background just as much as I do in the front ground, like in the foreground. Show me that
Thomas
weird
is
thing
cooking.
that
He's
then I
cooking.
can ask 50 questions about later on online.
Like the horse from the first movie? That's in the first 40 minutes of the second movie? Or what about the bird thing they're all flying on from the
Yeah,
first
but
movie that's in
that's
an hour
because
and 15 minutes of the second movie?
But that's
What are you
because
talking
they're-
about?
That's because they're transitioning from one to the other, right?
Yeah.
Like I want to see like genuinely in detail what the coral reefs look like there, what lives in them. So on
They
and so
do.
forth.
Right,
They
but he's
don't.
saying-
The kid is
But I'm
hiding
saying-
in a coral reef for 20 minutes running away
I'm-
from a giant shark that gets killed by the whale thing that ends up being the hero.
Yeah, but the only thing you see is the giant shark and the whale.
No, it's not. What
That's
about
essentially all
the
you see.
glowing fish thing that come into play 3 times at the end to save the family, at the beginning to teach the family, and in the middle to let us understand that fucking Sigourney Weaver's daughter character that is also Sigourney Weaver is like at
Probably
one
Jesus.
with all of this whole world, not just the whole world, but over on the part of Pandora we've already seen, but also in this one. She is connected to the ecosystem. Again, I've
She's
seen this
the
movie
Lisa
once.
Khalid.
I remember all this from one watch of the movie. I've seen that movie once all the way through. I've seen a couple scenes once or twice. But like that's just my recall. You guys just didn't watch it and pay attention long enough,
did.
or
I feel
enjoy it
like
in the
it.
moment.
I feel like that
Make a better argument because
I
I
feel
can
like-
I can contradict all this shit you say so far.
I mean,
I feel like the world building isn't as detailed as it is in the first one. And
I think you're not
agree
paying
with him.
attention. You don't get to have this opinion because I've watched you watch Game of Thrones.
This is
You're on your
different.
phone the whole
This is
time.
different.
No, it's
I
not.
paid
You're
attention.
on your
No,
phone
bro,
in the movies
no, no.
too. I watched
10
it.
years in the making.
doesn't pay attention.
I went to the movies and watched that. So.
I'm sure you did.
Like I promise.
you. I could start to have a debate with
I
you.
can't.
I can't listen to him when he says there's not enough
15
detail because he doesn't pay attention
Wait,
anyway.
how many? 14 years in the making?
What?
I don't
Since
even know.
the first one was that?
We waited
That
too
2000?
movie,
long. We waited too long.
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was something ridiculous.
It was
'Cause
way
what
too
year is it
long.
now?
Over
It was
10
like
years
it was like
in the
17
making.
years. Way
and
over,
the
way over
world
10
building,
years.
I was expecting to be off
like
the
13 or
charts,
14.
and it wasn't. And
Yes,
he
it was.
he has
It was
personified
the same
everything
thing,
I have
like-
felt about this
Like
movie.
honestly, it's the same way that I,
don't
feel like
understand.
with like
I don't
Finding
understand the
Dory.
argument of no world building. That's crazy.
That's the same way I feel about like with Finding Dory. Like we waited all them years.
I didn't give a fuck about Finding Dory.
And
I
that
didn't
was
want to.
terrible.
I
It
didn't
was
want
okay. It was just not as good. It wasn't. It
Not
wasn't
even
worth the
close.
wait.
That's what I'm saying. It
Yeah.
wasn't worth
Well, it's
the
like
wait.
Incredibles 2. It's like I'm good with Incredibles being its own thing and being over.
Yeah.
Them making a second one, I enjoyed it.
It was
thought
good.
It was
I
good.
thought it was pretty
but
good.
Like it was unnecessary. With Avatar, there's more story to be told clearly.
Yeah.
From the end of the first one, and then the
More-
second one. Now I'm like, I'm so hyped for the third one more than I've ever been about.
Are they
The
making a third one?
Underminer.
What's the?
It
What's
just
the,
came out. It's out right now.
What
The
is
third
it?
one is called Fire and Ash. It's a whole new movie. It looks unbelievable.
I haven't seen it
I want to go see it so bad. It's already It's outperforming the second movie already, and outperforming everything
Well, no
else
wonder the
in the
second
box
movie
office.
sucked ass.
No, it didn't. It's the second highest grossing movie of all time. What are you talking about? Sucked ass. Everyone else, like, I don't
So
understand
look,
how this is.
me
It's
and him-
crazy to me that
me
how
and
often
him-
I enjoy this movie, how many people don't like it, and how well it did.
Me
I
and
don't
him-
understand the argument of like no one liked this movie.
Me-
Look at it. Look at how much money it made. I'm
Me
so
and him-
confused.
Me and him have now found common ground, so I feel like me and you need to find common ground.
Yeah, that's true.
Sure.
What
we
is a
already
movie?
have
What
it.
do you
We're
like?
nice.
Is
Do you
a
like
movie
Game of
that you
Thrones?
like?
Do you like
a
Game
lot
of
of
Thrones?
them. I like a lot of. I'm a cinephile.
Me and him have already had that conversation
Which-
with Game of Thrones, and
He doesn't fuck with
we
it.
disagree.
Yeah, he
really?
doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't.
What about Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings, yeah,
It's awesome.
Yeah,
All right,
I think
well, there
that's
you
one of
go.
the best masterpieces of all time.
Of course, yeah. I mean, but that's
And
like
there's a
that's like
huge
no one
community around
disputes. There's like no one that disputes that, and if they do, it's because they're functionally handicapped.
How do you guys feel about the Hobbit trilogy?
We're not talking about the Hobbit trilogy.
His face.
Yeah, see, we're not talking about that. That's just don't make us mad. We're not trying to do that. Why are we?
I just need to know, you a fan or no?
Not really. There's like a moment or two in
Are
that
you a
wole
fan?
trilogy that are okay.
Are you a
To
fan?
me.
One moment.
A couple moments that are decent. Like don't get me wrong. The parts that are
Actually, hold on. Let me ask that. Have you read the books?
no.
All right, yeah, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
you don't have an opinion.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There you go. That's all there is to it. I don't
Like I feel like movies like that, you have to read the books and then watch the movie. Like that's the
For me, it's the flip. I like to watch it and then read it. Like
same
Game
thing
of
with
Thrones,
Harry
I
Potter.
watched it, then read it. Harry Potter, watched it, then read it.
Yeah, same thing with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like people are like, oh, I want to see the deleted scene of this. You should have read the book. Like,
Sure. Well, here's my take on that, though. Because, like, Game of Thrones, I watched it, then I read the books. Harry Potter, watched it, then read the books. One thing that I think people, like, if you flip that order around, when you're reading, it's a lot easier while you're reading to understand why what you're reading was not in the film or in the movie, or in the show or movie. It's easier while you're reading to understand why than when you watch something that you're in, like, remembering, like, based on what you read. Because you're not remembering every single word like you can remember every single scene. It's a lot easier to remember audio and visual than it is to remember word on page and what you were seeing in your head. And so, like, with Game of Thrones, a lot of the best stuff that, like, the hardcore dork fans really, like, complain about not being in the show, there's no way they could have put it in the show. Most of the time.
yeah, no.
But,
I
like,
get
Harry
that.
Potter, so, like, you've read them, right? So, like, Harry Potter, all the house elves that live at Hogwarts, you never even hear that they exist in the movies, and it's for good reason. It would
Yeah.
take up half of the runtime of the franchise.
but you do get the get the scene where they go into the kitchen,
Sure.
and it's nothing but house elves, and I feel like that's justified.
Do we get that scene?
You do get
in
that
what
scene.
movie?
In the movies?
And
Are you sure? I don't think that's true.
I don't think
I think
that's
that was in the. I
pretty
think that was
sure.
in the game. I don't think that was in the
no,
movies.
no. Hold on. Give me.
Because I rewatched all the movies after. Every time I finished a book, I would rewatch the movie it came with. I don't think they.
swear that was in
I'm
one of
pretty
the
sure
movies.
you never see all the
I-
house.
yeah,
elves.
that's what I was
You
saying.
see
Did I
Dobby.
dream that?
You might have dreamed
Yeah.
that. You see Dobby. You see Creature. They're
That's
like
it.
They're
That's
like
not
the
one
only
thing.
house elves you ever see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
'Cause
I remember a
like,
scene of them
without-
like hiding in the kitchen.
Like
They
if you-
do, but there's no
Honestly.
house elves.
Like if you don't,
They don't
see
ever
them-
I
address
remember
it.
there being a house. elf that
Hermione
literally,
has a
like,
whole
drops.
ass civil rights arc in the books about trying to free the house elves and help them, and it
and
doesn't.
they don't show but two house elves.
They never show it. I'm telling you.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Okay.
That's why
I'm
they're excited for the show.
Honestly,
We're excited for the HBO show of Harry
Yeah.
Potter because
Yeah.
we'll probably get, like, if you get, look, 10 hours instead of 2 hours to tell those stories, guess what we're getting? We're getting the fucking house elves. We're getting all of it. I'm
Yeah,
so excited
that's true.
about that idea.
So all right. So here's my next question, right?
Okay.
Because we're in the fantasy realm,
Yeah.
right? How'd y'all feel about Percy Jackson?
I haven't watched it
it.
yet.
No, you're talking about the movie or the show?
Both.
I saw the first movie.
I don't have enough to say.
And like,
Like, I can't.
have you not read the books at all?
I read The Lightning Thief when I was in middle school. Like, it's
Oh,
been,
okay.
I just haven't
Okay.
touched that.
I read
IP.
that in Heroes of Olympus,
Okay.
and like
I've
that's
read
kinda
the
where
whole
I-
series. So.
Is it Heroes of Olympus? What's the one with
You
with
know,
the
who
Romans?
you know who should be here is Liam. Liam, that's like his
Liam,
favorite
yeah.
fantasy
What's
series.
it's
of all
this
time.
one
of them.
over here, like the Son of Neptune and all that? Is that Heroes of Olympus? Can you read that? top little thing?
it doesn't say.
It should be in the at the top with that little circle thing.
It doesn't say.
Does it not say? Dang.
This is Percy Jackson and the Olympians. That's book 3.
Percy Jackson. Yeah.
3. But that's all of them. There's a whole nother. There's
There-
a whole.
there's a
nother
bunch of
thing.
series and
Yeah.
stuff because there's like one for
But-
like, the Norse gods, one for the Egyptian gods.
Yeah.
Like he's
Yeah.
done like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think pretty much everything.
But the reason why I was asking though is because the movie was good, right?
I thought the movie was pretty good.
But it was a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? You
there's
knew
a
you
lot
were
that
going to
was
get.
out.
It was a
Yeah.
movie.
You're
right?
going to get the watered down version
Yes.
of the book. Yeah.
Did they
But-
do Sea of Monsters?
I watched.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Let him finish this.
I'm
I
sorry.
watched. I watched the TV series.
Yeah.
Right. TV series, in my opinion, was very well. Like was done
Yeah.
very well. Right. Personally, if I was to choose like certain specific people to act out those parts, it
Maybe-
wouldn't have been those
maybe
people.
different, yeah.
Yeah, definitely would have been different.
We're never getting a
100%.
10 out of 10 in
But-
terms of the
yeah.
casting of things and people.
Yeah, but overall, I think that was done well, and that is what I want to see more of.
I haven't watched it yet. I want to though.
Yeah,
the show.
like they
I've
even
seen the
show
movie.
the show. They even show like the whole like the whole cruise ship and the monsters on the cruise ship and everything, like guarding the sarcophagus. Yeah, it's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
so, I read the book in middle school, and then we got to go see the movie because it was about like the same time.
I hated that movie when I had just read the
Really?
book because
Dang.
of how the movies, in retrospect, it's not so bad, but like when you're a kid and you just read that book and it does not compare to the book,
It
you're like,
doesn't.
why
It
am I?
doesn't.
This is not. It's like the
No, it
Avatar. To me, it was very similar to like Avatar: The Last Airbender, the show, and then watching that garbage M. Night Shyamalan.
See,
Oh my
really,
dude, let's talk about that.
Wait, well, before we get to that, I was
We
gonna
just-
say, to me, the books read a lot like a video game. Like each chapter feels like a new level,
Yeah,
and so like when
the
the movie,
did not feel like that to me.
the movie felt just
The
like
movie
that to
felt
me.
like an episode of TV, like one
Really?
episode.
Yes.
The movie
Okay,
felt like
okay.
the
That's
how it
pilot
felt
to what
like,
could
yeah.
have been something great, but then like you fast forwarded through a whole season in one episode instead. It was like a trailer. The movie felt like a trailer for a whole season.
I'll put it this way: you could like if you actually think about it and you watch that movie, you could watch the first 30 minutes and the last 15 minutes and know everything that happened in the
Yeah,
movie.
that's
Damn.
Multiverse of Madness for me.
Yeah.
Damn.
Multiverse of Madness for me is the first 20 minutes and the last 20 minutes are watchable. Everything else, and I get the whole fucking crowd pleasing,
But-
like Illuminati and shit in the middle, which was fine. But this is a hill a lot of people are not on that I am. I fucking hate that movie. I didn't even sort of enjoy it. I watched it 4 times in theaters because I wanted to be wrong. I wanted to convince myself it was good. I fucking hated Multiverse of Madness. It was so... like, it makes me mad now thinking about it again. I didn't enjoy that movie at
I
all.
was with him when he first
What?
saw
I
it.
haven't seen it.
You haven't
I was-
seen that one?
I haven't seen it.
Don't
I
watch
was with him when he first saw it, and like just the look on his face, because like we were with my mom, and he was like real quiet. We were getting food and stuff, and he was like looking out the window, kind of looking sad. And I was like, "Dude, what's wrong? Like you look like depressed."
And
He's
I
like,
looked at him, I was like, I'm pretty sure it was a bad movie.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I said it.
I was like, "Really? Yeah." I'm hyped off the last like 20 minutes. I was like, "Oh, that was pretty cool." You know, you get to see some interesting things.
But then
I mean, that's the thing.
I
So,
started
like-
to dissect it, and I remember Creighton going like, "Whoa, it's not that good." Huh?
It was like when Force Awakens, when Michael ruined Force Awakens for
oh,
you.
my brother ruined the Force Awakens.
Force
for me.
Awakens, no.
It's the best of that trilogy to me.
But like,
The first
Yeah,
one,
but
it's
but
not
it's-
a high bar.
Yeah, it's not a high bar, especially like it was already not incredible. But my brother said a thing about it that really made me hate that movie a lot.
I mean, like it's
It went from the best to maybe one of the like worst in the whole franchise.
and me and you both know that there's a person that will absolutely hate me for saying this that comes here all the time, but I'm
Okay.
just gonna go ahead and say it.
Say it.
Mandalorian was shitty. I did not like
the whole
Mandalorian.
show.
The whole
I did not
show?
like the
Really?
entire show.
Really?
Yeah.
I can
I can pick out scenes that I'm like, that was awesome. I love
I
that.
can hear. I
but
can
the
hear
entire
like
show,
there's
no.
a lot of argument for like the third season being weaker than the first two. To me, the first 2 seasons are unfucking
Solid,
real
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I think I think where they
That's
fucked
how it
up.
is for most people.
And I like
They
season
should
3
have
a lot.
ended the show at season 2 because like Grogu didn't need to come back. Like that was the whole point of that arc, you know. And
Yeah, but like to
Well,
me, it's like all
they only brought him back because people
all
could
the
sell.
good scenes. All the good scenes only like have Grogu in it. That's it. There's not really.
Really,
a show.
you think so?
Like in my opinion, I'm like I don't like the other ones.
We don't have time to sit here and
Did you watch Clone Wars?
tackle that.
Clone War, yeah, I did.
You did like all
Yeah.
of it?
Yeah,
Damn, I don't know. This dude knows the lore.
yeah.
Did
I
you see
just
Rebels?
wasn't a fan. Rebels,
Yeah,
I did.
Rebels is so good if you
Re-
I
watch
did
it.
not. see
Rebels
it.
like is
Rebels
like a
is-
sleeper. Like you know.
Rebels is one of those shows where like it came out on Disney XD, so like they had to, especially in season 1, make it very like kid friendly,
Yeah.
and so it feels like a kid show for a while.
Yeah,
But as it grew and as like
It got more-
it got well, the adults watched it because it was canon Star Wars.
yeah.
It's like there is all of it is canon to the story of the movies and all the shows and everything. And the further it gets, the more like hardcore it gets. And that show is, by the time season 3 gets kicking, you're like, whoa, this is good
Yeah.
Star Wars content.
The ending for season 2 of that show
Is
is like one of my
so
favorite
good.
endings to like a Star Wars.
all
story.
the endings, all the season finales of that show are good.
Yeah.
Season 1, 2, 3, and 4's finales are all excellent.
You know what?
Finales.
I think you. Yeah, there's not a bad
There's not a
season
bad
finale
finale.
of that show.
I'll have
That
to
show
watch
could have
it.
ended with any
What?
finale.
I'll have to watch Rebels then.
That show could have ended
I
with
haven't
any
watched
It's
finale.
dense.
It's yeah.
Did you watch Bad Batch? Okay.
You really don't need to watch it for a lot of stuff right now.
Yeah, it's one of those things that like.
It's just extra cream on the top, you know? Cream in her jeans.
I don't know.
you
Well, that's a
obvious
crazy
though.
thing to say.
Obviously though, like
Obviously, the M Night Shyamalan Avatar was
Yes.
trash.
Did you wait? Did you like Avatar? Like all of it, The Last Airbender?
dude, are you kidding me?
The greatest
Okay,
TV show of all time.
Dude,
Did you like
No,
Korra?
I don't know about that. I don't know.
It's
about
one
that.
of it's one of
I
the
don't know
best
about
shows
that.
for me. It's
like
on my
that's got to
top
go up
five.
against stuff like Doctor Who and everything at that
For
point.
me, it's
like,
right there with Game of Thrones.
figured it
Breaking
out.
Bad. Like Avatar is one of the greatest shows ever.
That's
Breaking
what it
Bad,
is.
we can agree on.
He's
Breaking
a
Bad
Doctor
is-
Who.
He's a Doctor Who
That's
fan. That
why.
makes everything,
else
else
make
that
sense.
he says.
Not all the
made
Doctor
sense.
Who's though. There's
We know.
No,
we
I
know.
know.
But that
It
doesn't
doesn't-
matter. That
it
doesn't
doesn't-
matter.
yeah.
Though.
Like, as
you
soon
you
as-
have now just you've clicked all the gears that make us understand.
Yeah.
We get it now.
As you can tell, I'm a complete and utter nerd.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You're just one of those toxic ones.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
This is like.
But you enjoyed my session the other day, didn't you?
I do
Like,
always. Yeah, no.
This
There's
is
there's a
like-
place for your kind.
This is like when you find out that one friend that's weird.
I like
was-
Doctor Who. I'm not saying Doctor Who.
Yeah,
is
no,
anything
we
bad.
like Doctor Who
It's
too.
just if Doctor Who is your benchmark for the best thing, we're
Okay,
just
no,
talking
no.
about things
Not
in different
the best
aspects.
thing. Not the best thing. But I'm saying like if you
You're putting it above Avatar. That's all I need to know. That's
Yeah.
all I need to know.
That's all I need to know to understand how you think about
I'm
how
putting
good
it above
things
Avatar.
are.
But
All right,
Avatar's not that high up.
But
Like,
let me put it in this perspective
That's what
for
I
you,
need.
right?
Like, it's
this
top
is
20.
like this is like finding out your friend that's kind of weird was in band in high school, and you're like,
Oh,
Yeah, all of
he's
it
a
makes
band.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Were
there's
you
a
in band?
different. Your mind.
look at him,
operates
he
in a
was
di-
in band.
Yeah, your mind
I
operates
was
in a
not
different
in
way.
band actually.
Oh,
But
what'd you do?
But
You were in something.
I learned multiple instruments.
yeah,
at the
same thing.
Oh,
same
we
thing.
talked about this
You're a
the other
band
day.
kid. You didn't mean to.
Yeah,
be,
like I
but
told
you
you, I
are.
played 12 different instruments.
Yeah, that's
Like,
so cool, by the way,
yeah.
that you can fucking do that.
Yeah.
I'm
So
jealous.
pretty much all of them like self-taught. So
Damn.
don't
Are you
get
good
to use.
though?
I
Like,
don't get to use most of them.
well, no, I heard you playing the other day, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause he
Played
played
what?
that song.
What was he
He had
playing?
a song that he was showing Atlas and Alejandro.
So
And somebody else was out there with us, too. Aline?
yeah, Liam was
yeah,
out there.
Liam was out
Yeah.
there, yeah.
'Cause he was like, "Dude, this is dope." I was like,
It was good. I was like surprised. I was like, "Oh shit, is that you?"
Yeah.
Damn.
You ain't know that you didn't know that come out of me, did you?
No, I didn't know. I mean, listen. I'm not surprised. There's a lot of people that can sing that you wouldn't expect to be able
Yeah.
to sing. You know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like his whole family can sing, and none of them look like
That's how-
they should be able
So on my mom's side of the family, that's how it is.
to. Yeah,
Yeah, like I've essentially been taking like voice lessons since
you have
essentially
since when?
forever.
Really? So since
Yeah.
like you were like a little
like I
kid?
didn't have a choice growing up to
Damn.
sing. Like it was like you're gonna sing.
That
And you're gonna
makes
be good.
sense.
Like
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
That makes sense. That makes
And do
sense.
I think I'm the world's best singer? No.
Well, it's like probably one of those things.
But-
like when you're an artist, like you think everything you make looks like shit, but in reality, it's probably
No,
really good.
So that's what's crazy though, right? So like most of the artists, like especially in this area, right? If they make music or anything, like I know people that only listen to their music because it is the best on earth in their opinion.
Oh, I don't like
And
that.
I listen to it and I'm
That's-
like,
that's
this
crazy.
sounds like it sounds like it was produced in a garbage can. So
Yeah, I mean,
like not everybody, but there are a lot of people like that.
No,
around
yeah,
here.
for sure. Because there's people that like I've met those type of people as well,
Yeah.
and like you just got to have some humility about yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're not going to get better unless you're willing to like look and see like, all right, well, this is where I could have gotten better here.
Exactly.
You don't have to look at yourself and be like, I fucking suck
Well,
ass.
so,
but,
like-
Well, you can't
Prime
also
example.
agree with everyone about everything because, like, I know going into this day that I like Thomas and he's cool and I enjoy his presence a lot. We obviously don't agree about a lot of things in media, and that's cool because, like, we don't have to agree about those things to continue being boys. Like, and there are people that love trash music and people that love good music, in my opinion, and so that can flip flop. There are some people that can only listen
Yeah.
to the trash, you know.
Exactly.
what do you think of Legend of Korra?
Legend of Korra. So, I think
I'm excited
that
about this.
it produced a lot of insight on things. As a whole,
It's,
I could do without it.
yeah, like it's definitely weaker.
Yeah.
The parts that are good are pretty good,
Yeah.
but there's a
Like
lot of
having
like
like the whole backside of like the first benders.
you know what it's like?
and
It's
that
like
kind
when
of
you
thing.
go to a nice bakery
Yeah.
and they give you a really sick pastry. That's Avatar, and Legend of Korra is like the Hostess version at Walmart.
Yeah.
It's like the fucking, in plastic, great value. fucking, Like
Also-
overall,
but-
and again, the best moments of Korra live up to, if not in some certain moments, exceed Avatar: The Last Airbender. To me, there's only a couple of them because like the Zahir. There's a couple moments in season 3 with Zahir where I'm like, this is peak content in this franchise, and then like Amon. There are moments with Amon where I'm like, this is peak this franchise in this universe. This is unbelievable. But everything in the middle is like kind of sludge.
Yeah.
It's just fucking like I
Like,
don't love
so
it.
the biggest thing that bothered me in Legends of Korra was probably Uncle Iroh being in the spirit world.
Really? Why that?
Because, like, to me, it's like, I don't know, I guess it's kind of the aspect of, like, you know, let the dead do their thing, in a way. Like,
Well, sure, but
it's like,
the first show
is that supposed to be
precedes-
his responsibility to do that?
Well, the
You know what I
first
mean?
show sets a precedent that like you can do that,
Yeah.
and I'd be upset if he was there all the time. He shows up one time in 4 seasons.
Yeah.
That's healthy. I think it's good to do that. It's like
Okay.
Toph showing up at the very end is like,
Yeah.
finally, this is a cool thing to bring back that we've all been waiting 3 seasons for.
Right.
Like we wanted this. This was something we wanted, and not only did they deliver it, it was the best part of that season.
Yeah.
Season 4 is worthless. Subtract the fact that Toph is in it, and makes it watchable.
Yeah,
to me,
100%.
at least to me. And also, honestly, I actually really did enjoy the Asami and her dad reconnecting and giving him kind of a little micro Zuko arc.
Okay, yeah,
That was
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
cool. I enjoyed it. It was done really well. That show did a lot of... The worst thing that show did was in the same way as bad as The Last of Us Season 2 on HBO. Both of the show, Legend of Korra, and The Last of Us Season 2 did this thing where the protagonist is an idiot. Like, not like does dumb things and never learns and immediately contradicts everything she talks about. Like, I love Bella Ramsey as Ellie in the first season of The Last of Us. In the second season, when you look, I'm a giant fan of
Yeah,
that
no,
game.
no, you're good, you're
in the
good.
second season of the show, she is like portrayed as not only way meaner than the character is in the game, because you're supposed to be endeared to her, and you are. To me, at least, you are endeared to this character even when she's making mistakes you disagree with. You're still endeared to her because of the reasons it seems like she's making them. In the show, she's borderline evil, and she's actively unintelligent. Like, she's making bad decisions when it's really easy to make good decisions.
Okay.
And in makes sense to make them. It's they're going a little too. They're trying to fast forward the whole arc of the second game in one season. I didn't like that. I like the show,
So-
and I still like season 2. But there's a lot of things where I'm like, I'm supposed to like Ellie a lot more than I like her now in the show.
The way you feel about that is the
Korra
same
too.
way.
Korra's dumb,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
That's how I was connected.
The way you feel about Korra, right? And this might get me canceled from ever being on a podcast.
Oh, here we go.
again.
Here we go.
That's the same way I feel about the entire One Piece franchise.
Okay, I'm not.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
know
The
anything
entire
about
no,
that.
no, you
Yeah.
might not. Somebody
I'm sure
does.
Somebody
yeah.
does. Yeah. The
And-
characters are dumber in the show
Dude,
than in the manga.
no. I hate Luffy. I hate
Yeah.
everything that he does.
Yeah.
I've
In
watched,
the show or in the
yeah,
manga?
in the show.
So
in
you
the show
because
you
of
read
the
the manga?
I have read the manga, and,
Okay.
and that is okay.
That's why.
It's
That's
the show.
why you feel like that.
Yeah,
It's because you
it's
have
like,
the
dude,
first content.
It's like
Is he a lot like more intelligent or a lot more like
no, he's not.
okay?
No, he's not. It's just how they portray him.
Yeah, just in
Like
the
in
show.
my mindset, like
He's like sillier and goofier than he needs to be or something.
yeah, like you literally can't describe him any other way than he's just a buffoon.
Yeah.
Like
Makes No.
You know what they should have done for Korra? They should have looked at Batman Beyond and kind of used that.
Shut.
No. Follow me here for a
Okay,
second. Follow me
okay,
here for a
okay.
second. Okay. They should have looked at Batman Beyond and done like a similar thing, because one of the things that Batman Beyond does is like it tries to separate itself so much from the animated series, but also like have shades of that in there. And I feel like Legend of Korra, like, a lot of the time is trying to do that, but is not making anything new interesting in the same way that Avatar made its stuff interesting.
that's because essentially there really wasn't that much new brought into it.
In Legend of Korra?
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Like
All the
you have like the
storylines-
technology stuff, yes.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying,
Well, also the
in
bridging
general,
of the spirit world and the real world, the main world, whatever the fuck, bridging those together where you can interact in and out of each one forever. Canceling the Avatar state, or not state, but like the connection with the past lives, like
Yeah.
changes the ball
that,
game
no,
going
that
forward.
that yes, but like that's specific to like one thing. You look at Avatar, and it's like everything is new, right? Because it's the first, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like
Yeah.
that's part of the reason. Okay, yeah, these are waterbenders. You expect them to bend water.
Also,
But
I-
blood, though, that's wild,
Yeah, and then they
Yeah.
tackle it. They cover
right?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, same thing like with metal.
Well, they're comparing it to the Industrial
And that kind of
Revolution.
Yeah.
Like, the first Avatar starts off, and it's like the Firebenders in season 1, just having the one balloon and then tanks is like crazy. Like, they've never had anything like that ever.
Yeah.
It's all brand new, and it's happening really fast. And by season 3, it's borderline commonplace to see all these things
Yeah.
that have been showing up. And then you jump forward 75 years, and of course, there's a fucking battalion of faring, like,
Yeah.
fire and earth and water benders. And of course, there's tanks and blimps and all these different crazy things. You've had 70 years. It's the beginning of the 20th century to the or the beginning of the 21st century to the end of the 21st century. They're chunking it right there. Only Avatar did it like 100 years earlier, where the 70 years later is the beginning of 1920s New York.
Yeah.
They fast
Yeah.
forwarded stuff from like the real life 1940s and instead placed it in like the 1840s, so where the end game was the 20s.
Yeah.
In terms of technology, like speakers and light bulbs and
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
sounds and things of that nature.
I get that, but I'm saying like you see some of the stuff that was new, like you said with the spirit world, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me. But you're not going to tell me over the course of all this time there hasn't been like single people that can do crazy things that other people naturally can't. Because Toph was the first one to be able to bend metal.
Well, yeah, what's his
right?
name becomes like a bloodbender when there's not a full moon. That's the first time that ever
Yeah,
happens.
yeah.
Lightning bending has become normalized because of how many people can do it, because it's simply practicing the art form. Look at how many
Yeah.
metal benders there are now. It's like once you, it's
But
just like
but
real life.
what I'm saying is it's the same bending techniques. It would have been cool to see where they would have gone if they would have been like for instance, right?
like lava bending.
But see, like Korra, I feel like with that though, it would like in something like that would have to be like specifically for the Avatar, because they're essentially controlling two different elements at once. Because it's technically Earth and it's fire at the same
Well,
time.
it's because Bolin and Mako are both children of an earthbender and a firebender,
yeah, but
which in canonically doesn't happen much in the histories of
Yeah.
Avatar, because the four nations were very separated in racially
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
terms of who's having
Yeah.
kids with
Yeah.
who. Like they do a
Okay.
good job of setting that precedent and then breaking boundaries.
Is there any black people in Avatar?
I not like by our
like-
definitions. Like there are episodes in the first show where the pirates are darker, but usually there's also like
I think across the board it's normally like kind of Asian-ish.
yeah
Because that's kind of what it's based off of. The bending is based off of martial arts.
yeah.
So it's like kind of like that Asian feel for
The
everything.
closest thing we get is like the waterbenders are usually like Inuit based
Yeah.
type.
Inuit, like Pacific Islander.
Yeah, which is the closest we're
Yeah.
probably getting to that. And of course, Louisiana swamp people.
yeah.
but
Gotta have your spectrum.
yeah, exactly. Which they do. They set a great precedent in the show, both shows about that.
But what I think Core did do well, and what I did like, part of the thing I did like about it was the fact that you go from like a traditional war setting to what we would say in modern day is more of a war that we've experienced within the past 40 years, 50 years, you know what I mean? Because
40, 50?
it's like terrorists, essentially. It's like
Sure.
within
Yeah.
within the same area, you know what I mean?
In terms
That's-
of like what? Well, you say that, but those things were happening all throughout history. Just,
Yeah.
They weren't focused
but
on.
I'm saying
like
it's
we
not
focus
focused
them
on
now.
like it is now. So I think
Yeah.
that was interesting to kind of like modernize the approach of, hey, when it came to the Avatar being needed, it didn't have to be because this country and this country were going to war. It's because this is popping up, kind of idea. But that, and I didn't like the fact that Korra, was doing all the bendings of elements and stuff at like 2.
Well,
kinda
but
stupid
I mean,
to me.
I feel like that.
Well, I think it's really cool that she's so proficient in those, but specifically blocked out of the one that she's just leaving, like as like Avatar to Avatar. Like I think it would have been silly if
Yeah.
she knew all four. It is her specific. It sets her up as a powerhouse, like a lunatic, kind of crazy. Which
Because she's a brawler.
Yeah,
She's a brawler.
I mean,
I'll
at the
admit.
end of the day, like Korra was really there for like the whole idea of like
We need an Avatar.
Female empowerment.
Sure.
It's kind of that's the way it felt watching it the first time.
I don't think so. I mean,
Maybe I think
Because
that's
Aang was never stupid powerful on the extent that she is at the very beginning
He
until
was with
the
Air
end.
though.
But yeah, with Air specifically, he
Yeah,
was.
just
He was
but there was
already a
just Air.
master.
But I'm saying
Yeah.
with him, like with her, it's oh, she's already mastered all three elements.
but
She
I
only
don't
needs the
think that-
one, and that's at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, but I don't think
Like-
it's because it's a woman. Like you put anybody there
No,
for
I-
that.
well, I get that,
She
but I'm
also
saying-
gets curb stomped by all the guys who are actually masters at their things. Like she's an air quotes master at all three of those
Yeah,
things.
yeah, that's
but
true,
she's
that's
not
true.
she's never a god level combat person. She's great at handling
Yeah.
normal people.
Until she goes
Just
into the
until
Avatar
she
state.
until she goes in the Avatar.
And then she's stupid, just like all of them.
Because she's an Avatar.
Yeah,
she's supposed
just
to be.
because all of them.
Yeah. And that doesn't happen until fucking season 2. she
not
never even
go to the
achieves.
Avatar state till season 2.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah.
She does technically in the final moments of season 1,
Yeah.
but literally the final moments.
Had she never been in the Avatar state? Before?
She had never been. That's her big issue. She had no
That's
connection to the spirit world
crazy.
until the end of season 1.
That is
I
actually
forgot about that.
That
is
was
the-
great. Season 1
that's
is
the-
fucking excellent.
That's
Yes.
the character development that is good,
yes, but then it just after
and then it
season
just
2,
stops.
well, I wouldn't say it stops. It's just very rickety.
It's like
say
every
that-
other season's good.
if Avatar: The Last Airbender, starts at 0, it ends on 120, and then going into Legend of Korra, you drop down to 100, and it's still pretty solid. And it goes up and down 5 points in either direction. It's anywhere from a 95 to a 105 all the way through season 1. They really do spit with season 1. Season 1's excellent. Season 2 starts and just is this slow decline all throughout season 2. There's a moment right at the end where I'm ooh, maybe this is cool. But then it's it's a bittersweet whatever ending. Season 3 has its high points, but ultimately is teetering downward. And then season 4 similar. The parts that are good are great. Everything else is slop. There's a lot of dead air in those shows. Not no pun intended. There's a lot of dead air in that whole show in terms of the filler of that show is nothing compared to what you would even call filler of Avatar: The Last Airbender. All the filler in Avatar: The Last Airbender is great world building. All the filler in this show is sitcom-y. These characters need more things to say. It's not building the world or getting you more endeared to the story. At least not to me, and I don't think to the viewers either, because otherwise we'd have more.
I think
People
it was
would
crazy.
love it more.
I think it was crazy that one of the Airbender kids, I can't remember what his name was, the ball-headed.
Yeah, the boy of
the
the
boy.
kids.
Yeah, dude. Tell me he doesn't remind you of Boomy, the way he acts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
certainly.
no, for sure.
He's meant to.
Yeah, and
He's definitely meant to.
I'm like,
He's a
all right.
lunatic.
he's crazy.
Yeah.
Did he either get dropped on his head a couple times, or did Boomy help raise him? Which one was it?
Probably. That or
But he lived forever. Boomy was old as.
yeah, he was 100
Yeah.
and fucking 20.
Yeah,
Something
he
ridiculous.
was old.
Which is a precedent set in that world that some people live old as fuck.
Yeah.
There's some 150-year-old.
Toph was old.
Well, Toph was old, but also not that old. Toph was in her 80s.
Yeah.
She's not that
How
old.
old Zuko? Zuko is older.
Zuko's old as fuck. He's 90 right there, just
95.
fucking firebending in the fucking
Yeah.
Arctic, crazy with a dragon. It's crazy. It's nuts. But what's fucking the most ridiculous one is Guru, whatever the fuck from Avatar: The Last Airbender. He's walking around being friends with Monk
True.
Gyatso,
Yeah.
helping Aang 100 years after the fact. That's crazy.
Oh, is he still
Yeah.
alive? In
No,
Korra?
in Avatar: The Last Airbender, he was friends with Monk Gyatso. And to have been friends with Monk Gyatso had died 100 years prior.
Yeah.
So he had to be
Well-
100 years and enough time to be friends with somebody, let alone, he could have been friends at 12, he's 112. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter when he was friends. If he was friends with Monk Gyatso, he's old as
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
rocks,
that's
bro.
true.
That man is old as fuck.
Also,
Yeah,
Aang
that's
doesn't
true.
live long, right?
No, because of his. They blame it on the fact that he was in the ice for so long. That's why he died so young, considerate to the fact that everyone else is outliving him.
Yeah.
Like Zuko, Toph, everybody but
But then
Sokka,
again, it could have
basically.
been. It could have just been a choice.
What happened to Sokka?
They never say. They've never said how Sokka died yet.
I know how Sokka died,
How?
like a true warrior, because that's what he was.
What'd he do?
No,
I
he's
don't
just
know.
saying
Oh.
in general.
Okay.
But he
No, that's-
died like
I
a
like
true
that. That's
warrior
good.
because
We'll
that's
see.
what he was.
That's
He
what
was
the
a true
you know what that
warrior.
translates
Just like his
to. If
dad
this is the
wanted
writer
him
of the
to be.
show, We don't know.
Exactly. That's exactly.
We
Him
just
and Suki-
couldn't have him in
him
the
and
show.
Suki both have like there's zero follow up on their characters in Legend of Korra aside from like we get the one scene of Sokka like in a flashback when he's
Yeah.
like the head of the city council of Republic City, and outside of that we never know what happens to Suki. We have no idea if they have children. We have no idea about their history.
Suki. I think,
Katara's
would've been-
alive.
I think Suki.
Stars a lot? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think Suki is kind of like a mispoint in Korra.
Yeah,
If
we
she
could
is
have
still
really
alive.
had something.
Because like she would have been the one that's like the super very traditional. Here's the ways we do it.
Yeah.
Do you know
kinda
why they
thing.
couldn't have her in there? Because that messes up all their stories that they're trying to tell. Or not all of them, but a lot.
Well, no, not all of them because like she. I
She's
feel
the
like,
only main character of the
Yeah.
first show that never is mentioned.
But I think
Legend
it's-
of Korra
I
at
think
all.
I think the like part of the thing that would have been nice for her to help out with is like if you're doing all these traditions and you're living this certain way, right? Like a lot of people in general, right? They would claim that that is a way to enlighten yourself and align your spirit and cleanse yourself, right? Doing things in repetitiveness, you know, cleansing yourself from outside sources, that kind of thing. And like that's like a actual like there's a lot of Asian traditions like that. It's like, hey, we do this specifically because of this.
Yeah.
So
The same thing happened to Nightwing.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying. Never mentioned in Batman Beyond.
to Nightwing,
Yeah. And he's like prevalent in the other show.
he's whatever.
He's whatever. You're not a big Nightwing fan?
No.
Damn. This guy's trying to start a fight. Not with me. I could give two shits. I think Nightwing's
I don't give a
cool.
fuck about Nightwing.
I think Nightwing's cool.
Whatever.
He's like the best version of what Batman was trying to be. So, like, you know, I think that's cool.
So he's the best version of what Batman was trying to be.
He's
So
the
you're
best.
saying he's the best Batman. That's what you're saying.
So, like, Batman's all about overcoming trauma, but the, like, tragic irony is that, like, he's forever trapped in that moment when his parents died
No,
and
what-
trying to stop other moments like that.
No, what's
we
so
go. I'm
he's
excited.
because he's trying to overcome trauma, right?
With by causing more
Yeah.
trauma.
But what's ironic is he puts these boys, canonically boys,
The boys.
through
The
trauma.
boys.
No. Like
He
when I
didn't
say
kill
boys,
Robin's
I'm talking
parents.
about children. He didn't kill them, but what did he do? He raised them up. Was like, hey, you want to get over that? Murder people.
Yeah, well,
Whoa.
And they're like,
not really
oh
murder,
no, we
we'll
don't
fight
kill
them.
people. Really? Okay, so maim them until they no longer can have healthy lives.
I mean, it worked
again.
for Nightwing.
And put yourself at risk of being beat up by grown-ups.
That's what I'm saying.
It worked
it's-
for
it's
Nightwing.
wild.
Yeah, no.
It did not work.
Speaking, all right. So let me
Pretty
ask a
good.
question.
He's like dealing with the most healthy way.
That's the most healthy way. Beating people to a pulp is healthy.
Well,
A
he doesn't
healthy
beat
way to
people
deal
to
with
a
trauma.
pulp. If you knew anything
I
about
think-
Nightwing, you
I
know
think-
he has a very strong opinion about not beating them to a pulp.
I think the
Is he knocking them out?
technically,
Yes.
That's beating them to a pulp.
no.
You're
I,
unconscious. You've been beat up pretty good.
I think the first Robin, you know, the one that actually kills people. I
No,
think
you're thinking
he's-
about Jason.
Yeah.
That's the
that
second
guy.
one.
Yeah, okay, the second one, he's the best one.
You think Jason's is all right? This guy is a contrary.
Yeah.
Everybody hates.
I'm talking
until
about after.
Jason
I'm talking
becomes
about after,
Red Hood.
I'm talking about after he gets out of away from after he gets away from Batman. Yeah. No, he's the best one.
Until he becomes Jason Todd.
Why beat people with a stick when you could just shoot him in the face?
Everybody hates that Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people literally voted for him to. Do you know that story?
No.
So in the 80s, they had Jason Todd come out as Robin. And then they had this whole cliffhanger issue where Jason blew up, basically, because of the Joker after being beaten with a crowbar. And
I remember that.
They had people call in and vote whether or not he lived. And everybody unanimously called in and voted to kill him.
That's crazy.
So they killed him. And that's how we got Jason Todd Red Hood.
Fair.
Eventually. He didn't come back till like mid-2000s. So, we got a good 25 years without Jason.
But so since Batman apparently wants to better himself, right? I have a question for both of you,
Okay.
Oh, God.
right? Because of the time of year it is, right? It's getting towards the end of the year.
Yep.
It's about to be a new year.
Yeah, today is
Right.
canonically for us, today is the 29th of December 2025 at the time of recording.
So my question is do y'all have any ways y'all want to improve yourself starting off of this new year? Any New Year's resolutions, bro? That you know you're gonna break, but make them anyway.
I gotta
For me,
become
it's
not-
compartmentalize better.
Okay.
Compartmentalization, especially now that Halcyon is starting to I don't want to let me knock on some real wood real quick. I don't want to say too much, but like the fact that we're starting to flourish a little bit, I would like to continue that growth, but at a level that doesn't cause me to have a literal brain aneurysm. Like I'm just constantly, my brain is at like 11. Like the chillest I am is during things like this, where I can like forget about everything because I need to focus on literally just speaking and talking with people, whether it's you or any other guest we have or Creighton or blah blah blah. Like, and this is the closest thing to recreation I've had. Like doing the podcast and like doing my other job are like the two things that are closest to recreation, and both of them are like a thing I'm still producing. It's not exactly like sitting around and lounging, and so that's definitely been a thing for me that's been helping, is having stuff like this scheduled, because it lets me block everything else out for like 2 hours.
But he 100% hopes that we have 230 people here every single night.
Exactly. No, that too. I would love. That's a little high. I would like it to be around 60 to 80. That'd be nice. If 60 to 80
go
people
straight
walk
to the
through the
top,
doors
huh?
a day, that would be excellent. That would be just where we need it to be to start to like go crazy.
Party time, excellent. Sorry.
Basically, every time Creighton throws a party, it would be great if we had that kind of turnout every day.
Yeah.
Which we're on schedule to kind of accomplish.
Do you want me to start throwing parties every day?
Every day, not literally.
That's a
but
rough.
something similar. Yeah.
If you give me a budget, I could.
We'll see.
I don't need much. $20 a day. I can probably get it done.
We'll see. It's one of those things. One of those things in the future we'll talk about, because we have lots of ideas, obviously, about what we're gonna do and what we're gonna.
I had such a good time the other day.
It was a good. That
Yes.
Friday was a good Friday.
Yeah.
That was a fun.
It was
That
a
was a
good
fun
Friday.
little hang.
We stayed here talking till like 4 in the morning after you
Yeah, I
left.
know. I've been told. That was
um,
great.
my New Year's resolution is I got to be something more than vengeance.
You're a
for my
dumb
city.
bitch, idiot. You're a dumb idiot, loser, idiot, saying stuff like that
Sorry.
after such a serious question, especially
No.
after such a real answer out of me.
And you're going to break that, so you're only going to be
Well,
vengeance.
You just want to be Batman.
No, I said I
And
got to
you're
be
never
more
gonna be
than
Batman. Look at your
vengeance.
boobs. You're never gonna be Batman.
Oh, I
That's
have
crazy.
boobs.
Yeah,
I'm just wearing a
they're hidden,
sweatshirt.
they're hidden under your belly, pulling your shirt down.
What?
The
That's
lie.
mean.
I've seen it. Well, don't pretend to be vengeance. Give a real answer to the question. It's New Year's, goddammit.
I
Answer
just
the
said
question.
I don't want to be vengeance. I want to be more than vengeance.
Right, yeah, that's lame, is what that answer is.
He wants to be more than vengeance. He wants to be Batman.
He wants to be real bitch. Fucking answer the question. Do you have any? You can just say you don't have
do
New
you,
Year's
do you have any?
resolutions.
If you don't, it's cool.
No one's gonna buy
I haven't
it.
thought about it, to be
No one's
honest
gonna
with
be
you.
mad at
There's a
you.
lot of shit going on. I'm in the middle of like buying my house. I'm just coming off of planning like 3 parties.
Coming off of planning three.
I-
Planning 3 parties was get KFC, get pizza, show up,
Well,
text people.
but then there was like also planning the party with my family, which was honestly the most stressful one
yeah,
because
no, for
like
sure. That's definitely a lot.
there's certain people that are just fucking annoying to deal with in my family.
You preach into the
Yeah,
choir.
Yeah,
and
bro,
literally
I don't-
all I said was,
I
"We're
have
gonna
no
start
opinion.
at this time. Show up when you can," and that was not simple enough for anybody to follow.
Do we need to bring anything? Do we need to do this?
Oh, yeah, no,
do we
I've-
need to do that?
I've relegated myself every year to what time are we leaving? What time is it? Okay, I'm leaving 30 minutes earlier than I need to because I'm going to be late otherwise. Because I know everyone else in my immediate family who like will be attending will also be late, and I'm not trying to be represented by the lateness that we've always operated under.
Yeah.
I will be showing
That
up
haircut
on
looks
time.
good, by the way.
Thank you.
It does for real. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
No, it was just I just noticed it.
That felt like such an attack for some reason. It felt like I didn't feel like it
Attacking
was
your
nice.
kindness.
So,
Let's do possible New Year's resolutions. I want to get in shape. Let's make that a New Year's.
Hold on a second. What about you, Thomas?
Yeah, what's yours?
What are your New Year's
So-
resolutions? I'm excited.
my New Year's resolutions, right? Number 1 is to move into my house.
Hell yeah.
Where's your house at? Or you don't have to say
Like,
it. I don't want people to dox you.
It's 15 minutes down the road.
Okay.
yeah,
Are you like
it's
building a
close.
house or are you buying?
I bought a house, and I'm getting it moved on land that I've already bought and paid for.
Oh, that's cool. So you got like a mobile home, or you're just
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
having
yeah.
to rebuild?
It's a double wide,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Cool.
but it's like the fact of like it's mine,
Yours.
and
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
move in on it.
Yeah.
And that's my goal, and hopefully that New Year's resolution will be done within like a month. So,
Hell yeah, that's
but-
awesome.
I'm looking at like
I think-
2 years, I think, until I'm there. That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to. I want to accomplish that too. That's not like a
Yeah, no, no, no,
2026
no.
New Year's resolution.
No,
I got
like
like 2 to
seriously.
3 before I think I can start making something like
you
that
got
happen.
it. You never know what'll happen.
Probably.
It might come. It might,
Yeah, no,
it
for
might
real.
go faster.
Me and Mike were talking about that earlier. Like, you never know if I have like a spare, not spare. Saying it like that's crazy for most people, but like for me, if I have a spare like $1,000 lying around in the next 6 months, like I'm liable to go fuck around and hit up another poker tournament.
Yeah.
Like
and win
you don't
20 and win 200.
Yeah,
at
like
least.
if I can win
Like,
$200, that's
yeah.
better than
Yeah.
losing the $400 poker entry. But like if I can just cash in some poker tournaments, it's money in my pocket.
Yeah.
And like if I can final table any tournaments, it's real money in my pocket.
Yeah.
And if I can win one, then it's like if I can
Yeah. Crazy.
build upgrade everything here, kind of money.
And give me like,
Oh yeah, you get like $1,000 budget to build this new, a $2,000 budget to build this table we want to build.
yeah.
Something crazy. All these things mean good things if they can all happen. Of course, lots of New Year's resolutions, but that's like more years down the road than like this coming year.
But yeah, that's one. My other one is lose some weight.
Hell yeah!
I got some weight. I'm already working on it. 34 pounds down.
Hell yeah!
Oh hell yeah,
Right.
that's awesome,
Yeah.
dude.
So 30 down, 100 more to go.
Hell yeah!
So what's your goal? Like, is 100 your goal, or 130?
Yeah, I mean, ideally.
Do you have a weight
like,
you want to
as-
hit? Like a-
Ideally, as low as possible.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm cool with being a stick over there in the corner. Like
yeah.
I don't even care anymore. I'm just tired of being big.
What are
I've
you
been
doing?
my
Are
whole
you
life.
like hitting the gym, or like?
Is it more diet?
Everything?
All
Just
of it?
about. Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't overdo it.
Yeah.
Let it happen
Like-
slow if it needs to happen slow.
Oh no, it's been coming off.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's awesome.
So-
You just need to fucking rock with it if it's
And then
working.
I think my other one is in general, like more organization, so I don't get stressed out doing stuff.
That's me. That's why compartmentalization. It's
yeah.
like there's too many irons and like too many fires. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how many irons I'm holding, and I don't even know how many fires are around me. But like
Yeah.
I've got so many irons,
But
and so many
there's
fires.
But there's fires. and
yeah,
there's
there are
irons.
fires and there's irons, and I don't want to get burned, and it's
Yeah.
hard to do that. when
Yeah,
that's
what
all
we
that's
should
happening.
rename this episode: Fires and Irons.
Do it. Irons and fires.
Irons and fires.
Irons and fires.
Well, that sounds like a solid little wrap up statement. That sounds.
Are you wanting to wrap?
Well, it's 9.
Yeah, we can.
It's 9:10. He has to be out in 5 minutes.
Oh,
So-
damn, yeah, you're right. I thought you said 9:30 earlier. Oh, wait.
I could go later if we need to.
I mean, our
It's not
hour and a
it's
half.
more, yeah. Like one, we've got a good amount. I do have other stuff I also have to do.
Okay. I wouldn't don't be in a rush because of me.
Well, so I figured out the sweet spot for editing these is like right around like an hour and a half, hour 15, because it's requires so little data just to be able
Yeah.
to move it over to YouTube from my phone. Once we get like a tablet and stuff and really figure this shit out, like it's gonna be a lot smoother. It's just you're doing your thing, Charlie. I'm doing my thing, and like nobody has time to just sit down, buy equipment, and figure it out.
Yeah.
And we don't have enough money to pay somebody to do that for us either. So
Yeah. We do have other stuff. We just haven't sat and learned how to use it.
yeah, absolutely.
We have better mics for the future. We have all kinds of better things.
we have cameras, and we're just like
yeah, fuck it. It's all
yeah.
audio.
And this
Audio.
is so easy too.
Yeah,
Like,
this is really consumable for
Do
us.
you
so.
have is it like a plug-in or anything?
What do you mean?
Like does your phone have an aux import?
no, I do it
No.
all from here.
Okay.
I literally
Literally,
No,
that's
I was
his
asking-
iPhone. That's literally his iPhone speaker recording us, and he just uploads the audio file.
You know,
to
the
YouTube.
reason
it
I was
sounds
asking is because
fun.
I got cameras I can give you, or like mics I can just give you that we bought and we can't use.
We'll talk.
yeah.
So, but
When there's time.
one thing that is very important is the fact of
Yeah, we did not talk about D&D this whole episode.
Yeah, sorry.
One of the things that is very important is the fact that if there are any local people in general, right, and you want to learn how to be a real nerd and play some D&D, we're gonna do that.
Come see Thomas.
Come
at
see me.
Halcyon of
Come see
Lancaster.
me. We'll make it happen. We'll set up some time. We'll set up a date. And
I wanna
we'll make
learn.
it happen. You want to learn?
I do for real.
Okay.
Like now that we're past the holidays and Saturdays are looking to be a little bit more manageable for me, I'm down. I just need.
Okay.
I gotta get past this weekend, and we'll know exactly what the future looks like.
Well, that's great because on the 10th is when I'm running a, essentially a brand new beginners. Hey, you want to play D&D? Here's how you build a character. Here's what to expect.
And by then you'll probably know. Here's when our first
Yeah.
one shot or our next one shot's going to be, and blah blah.
Oh no,
blah.
it's gonna be 2 weeks from then.
Okay.
Like it's
Okay.
gonna be
Like, the idea
it's gonna
is
be a
that
bi-weekly
going
thing.
from the 10th. It will be
Yeah,
every
bi-weekly.
2 weeks. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you want to put this? Do you think we should put this out early so we can get the news out there, like Halcyon on the 10th?
you want to.
We don't have other episodes right now banked that need to be out right away, right?
No, not
Then,
really.
then yeah, just make
We
this
got
the next one.
Liam's Last Ride.
This can
and,
either
like,
be
2
the
more
next one,
episodes.
or you can upload this one earlier. Like upload
Yeah.
it tomorrow.
Well, I was thinking about dropping one right before New Year's Eve. So,
So
like,
tomorrow?
Well, New Year's Eve, exactly.
tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Wednesday is New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's Tuesday, the day before
I'm
New
sorry.
Year's Eve.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're
Well, that's
doing
what I'm saying.
the day
so
before
dropping it
New Year's
Wednesday.
Eve.
No, dropping it New Year's Eve.
Okay.
On New
Yeah,
Year's
on New
Eve.
Year's
Okay,
Eve.
that's still a good day because we'll be here on New Year's
Yeah.
Eve for New Year's Eve.
I'll also be here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk you into not being here.
Well, we'll talk about that in a second.
Anyways, yes.
Anyway,
No, you can't take him.
No, listen.
hold on. No. We'll talk about this
Yeah,
off the podcast.
sorry.
Anyway,
never mind.
anyway,
It's
but
for
wrap
health
this up.
reasons. My
Wrap
health.
this up.
yeah, no. Come be a nerd. I will teach you everything you need to know.
He's really good at it.
I-
I was here for it. It's excellent. He's a good teacher. Like
Yeah,
genuinely,
I will
he has all the
genuinely.
answers to all the questions.
And I have dice for you, so you don't have to bring any
Yeah.
because I
You can.
am a dice goblin.
Yeah. He
Nice.
is.
And you will see it when you get here.
Yes.
See my dice collection.
Have you ever played with anybody who had loaded die for D&D?
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
All right then. All right.
Anyway,
We're gonna wrap it there. Thank you guys for
he
listening.
nodded and said yes.
This has been Shirts Off, Season 3, Episode 43. Irons in the Fire, or Irons in the Fires. Charlie, either you want to plug or say real quick?
Halcyon of Lancaster. We're gonna, we're still doing stuff. Follow us on Facebook. Follow. That's the only place. Discord will eventually. I need to put the Discord link through our Facebook page. If it isn't already, I can't remember how to do it because I'm dumb. It's one of the 17 Ires in the 58 fires. So, it'll happen when it happens. Either way, if you guys listen this far, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being part of our little podcast universe.
Yes.
It's growing, and we have more and more cool people involved in it every
Yes.
month of every year.
Please like, comment, subscribe,
All
hit that
all
notification
lame
bell,
YouTube shit.
not to miss an episode.
Yeah, or just get YouTube Premium, and you won't have to listen to ads. This will be a shorter episode for you. All the good things. So many excellent things that YouTube Premium offers.
And
YouTube Premium, sponsor us. We love you. We'll shield for you. I'll shield for you forever, and we'll mute everything Creighton says that's in the contrary. I promise. I'll hire someone to do it if you pay us enough to do so.
And whenever he posts the Discord on your Facebook page,
Yeah.
feel free to hit me up at
Yeah.
me at Tubby Banks because I'm fat and like bank rolls because I want
Hilarious.
money.
Of course.
So-
Goblin.
Yeah, so yeah, hit me up and then
And just
yeah.
talk to us on Discord. Be our
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah,
We want
just talk.
friends.
I mean, I'm not on Discord a lot, so probably the best way to reach me is like maybe Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, or talk to me and Thomas. Thomas is Tubby
I'm
Banks.
on Discord from
I am
time to
Charlie
time.
Boy, as the YouTube channel would say.
Once I get better equipment, I'll be on Discord a lot more. So Anyways, good night. Have a good night.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.